2025 has given some fantastic anime, but 2026 is absolutely stacked with highly anticipated sequels and new adaptations. This could become one of the best years for anime of all time. We'll start off the list with an intriguing new anime called Sentenced to be a Hero. In this world, being called a hero isn't a blessing, it's a prison sentence. Criminals are forced into endless battles against the demon army. If you die, you are simply revived to continue fighting until you finish serving your punishment. It's a brutal twist on the fantasy formula, and the setup alone makes this one of the more intriguing new adaptations on the horizon. If executed well, it could stand out as both a biting satire and a dark, addictive action series. Ragnorok Season 3 is back on Netflix this December. The gods continue their quest for genocide while the humans are clinging on to survival thanks to a select few tyrants of the past. The animation may not have been the greatest in past seasons, but it was still entertaining to watch. Season 3 will probably keep the same quality and will get 3 more rounds featuring some highly anticipated fights. Black Torch is a manga that I read to fill the void when Bleach ended. However, it got cancelled quite early, which is why it was rather surprising that it's getting an anime adaptation. It's about a teenage ninja and his black demon cat companion getting pulled into a secret war between humans and demonic spirits. Our hero ends up combining his ninja skills with powers he gains through his new black cat companion to fight these supernatural beings. Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3 will cover the Culling games, which may not be as exciting as the Shibuya arc, but there are still some epic moments. There's no doubt that the top fights of 2026 is going to have a few from this season. The fight between Gojo's students already looks amazing in the trailer, and we also got a glimpse of Toji 2.0, which, if animated properly, will be one of the most badass moments of the year. Just when everyone was losing hope and starting to forget Asta's screams, we finally got an announcement for Black Clover Season 2. After leaving us on a massive cliffhanger for years, we'll finally get to see the Spade arc, which is one of the better arcs in the story. The long break also means the production and animation quality would be higher, which would be perfect for their encounter with the Dark Triad. Hell's Paradise is scheduled for January 2026. Season 2 continues the Murder Island botany class with convicts and executioners. It should dive deeper into the concept of Tau and feature more matchups against the Tensen. Hopefully, MAPPA staff can handle it, especially with JJK releasing around the same time. Re:Zero returns after a short 1-year break. 2026 is stacked with sequels covering peak arcs, and Re:Zero is no exception. Season 4 will adapt Arc 6, where Subaru is about to go absolutely crazy, and with how dense and psychological this arc is, it has the potential to deliver some of the most intense storytelling in the entire series. Bleach the Calamity is finally here to conclude the last of the big 3. There's not much to say since everyone knows Bleach. The anime has done a phenomenal job so far, and so the expectations are high for this finale. Some of the most anticipated Bankais and fights are scheduled for this final arc. Just when we thought the father-son miso suit beatdown concluded the series, we are back for another season of blood, violence, and trauma. This time we are bringing the dead back to life, and it's none other than Miyamoto Musashi. The strongest of the past will now clash with the monsters of the present. 今、強さの歴史が変わる。 Frieren won several awards for bringing a fresh breath of adventure storytelling, and Season 2 is already scheduled for January 2026. In the upcoming season, we may get to see the El Dorado arc, which in my opinion is one of the best arcs of Frieren. It tackles deeper topics in the grey moral areas around demons and humans. The series has already proven it can balance quiet emotional moments with grand fantasy storytelling, so expectations for the next season are sky high.
早々のフリーレン
The last season of Fire Force dropped some major revelations, and despite the animation quality not being on par with the earlier seasons, the story made up for it. The trailer for the next season looks just as interesting but with improved animation. Some epic battles are lined up for the upcoming season, and therefore the improved animation would be an amazing touch to this already good show. If the studio decides to go all out, this could be the best season of Mushoku Tensei. Especially after seeing that fan animation of Orsted, we are expecting nothing less than that. And based on the trailer so far, it looks like they're ready to deliver. Daemons is a series from the creators of Full Metal Alchemist. It will be animated by Studio Bones and directed by Masahiro of Sword of the Stranger. Those are some heavyweight names behind this new series, making the expectation levels already high. The story follows twins tied to mysterious spirits called demons, caught in a dark prophecy that threatens their world. With that creative team and the moody fantasy tone already teased, this is shaping up to be one of the more interesting anime of the year. Eisen Flügel is a show with an impressive team behind it. Some of the people on the team have directed or worked on well-known series such as Full Metal Alchemist, Gundam 00, Puella Magica, and many more. In this world, we have dragons that rule the sky, but there is one young pilot who challenges the fastest dragon using his experimental aircraft. His quest is to prove humanity's flight capabilities in a sky dominated by dragons. Fate, Strange Fate continues the franchise with a brand new war. It may not have the same budget as Ufotable, but as with any Fate series, the animation still looks phenomenal. This time the story is about a US organization that attempted the ritual for the Holy Grail War, but it was incomplete. As a consequence, we end up with the absence of certain servant classes and the summoning of strange heroes. The result is a war where each is driven by their own convictions rather than the Grail's purpose. Sekiro no Defeat was quite frankly unexpected news. If you're familiar with the game, this instantly shoots to the top of your must-watch list. Broadly speaking, the story is about a warrior and his lord on a quest to restore balance to their nation. The anime is set to deliver plenty of action, and the most anticipated fight will no doubt be against the Mist Noble. Hopefully, the adaptation lives up to the game's intensity. Witch Hat is about a young girl who stumbles upon the forbidden secret of magic and begins her journey into a world of spells and discovery. Known for its breathtaking artwork and fairy tale atmosphere, the manga is already adored by fans, but the recent trailer revealed that we even have a Gojo replacement, so naturally the anime carries huge expectations to become one of the most enchanting releases of the year.